word for it. Just ask this talking dog, who can only say I love you. Roll the clip. One more time, talking dog.
For a free rate quote, visit geico.com to see how much you could save. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Get hit with cats.
Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. I'm Brett Chapin, and I'm putting on my headphones.
Be ready, Brett. Be ready.
I know. And that's Jen Malanke.
Hi, everyone.
Guest co-host filling in today for Nettie, who is in Israel.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I know. I'm going to be interested to find out what she has to say about her adventures in Israel. Can everybody hear? Can everybody hear? Yes.
I can.
Excellent.
Can you, Chris?
I can.
Okay, good.
Awesome. So we are talking today to the amazing singer-songwriter Jake Simpson.
Woo woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it might be a stretch calling me a singer and a songwriter.
Oh, stop.
Thank you.
What's up, Jake? Thanks so much for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me, man. This is fun.
No problem. So I was introduced to Jake, I guess a couple of months ago when I went to see him at the Upright Cabaret's Christmas show. He did a version of Faithfully, which we're going to be hearing later on in the segment, and a version of Let's Stay Together on piano. It's fantastic.
Oh, boy. Thanks, man.
No problem. How did it all start for you? How did you begin in music, and was there a specific moment that you knew that you wanted to do this?
I'm still waiting for the moment that says this is what I'm supposed to do for the rest of my life. But no, actually, I started singing in church when I was a kid, when I was 5, and just seems that that's kind of where life has led me ever since. I had a great music teacher in grammar school, middle school, and high school. Is the same guy all the way through 5th grade to 12th grade, and he coached me in the right direction with stuff and taught me how to appreciate music. And you know, it's hilarious because he taught me so much that I got out into the real world and I was kind of like, should I like this kind of music? Should I like metal? Should I like rap? I don't know. I've got to think about this a little bit. No, but I that's really how I started, was in church, and I had an 80s band back in Springfield, Missouri, where I went to school. And,
nice.
And that kind of led me to, give that up at a time when we were doing really well. I made a stupid decision, decided to move to New York, and that's where I met Ms. Jen Malanke.
Yeah. What? Oh, my gosh.
Right on.
In a random bar that
Completely.
he worked at.
Yep.
Okay, let's hear this story. This sounds good.
Well, we have
actually.
a mutual friend named Brian Nash, and hello, Brian.
What's up, man?
Shout out. And they worked at a bar called Brandy's, and it was a open mic kind of thing. And
East 84th, between 2nd and 3rd. That was it. Yeah, I know. That's
And-
The theme song?
yeah.
That's really
I didn't know this.
horrible, actually.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know how it came about.
It actually goes like this: 84 between 2nd and 3rd.
Like that,
was
with lots
it.
of vibrato.
Wow.
It's really good.
This bar-
We wrote that.
This bar just got more promotion
I
in
know.
California than it
Yeah.
ever imagined.
That's how it goes.
It's funny
So-
how many people out here even know that place. I mean, there's like
Yeah.
a lot of people that I meet that, oh, Brandy's. Yeah, I remember that place. Well, I used to bartend and play piano there.
He did, and I remember going, "Oh, who is that guy?" He had like huge curly hair.
Oh,
he kind of
terrible
looked.
afro. Yeah,
It was
bad.
awesome. No, it was
Big
awesome.
blonde afro.
This was in the
He kind of looked like a blonde
90s?
Krusty the Clown.
No, it's
Just kidding. No, he's very handsome.
What do you mean? So anyway, Bart, I used to be able to do a pretty good Krusty impression, but now I've seemed to have forgotten how to do it on.
I forgot.
It's spur of the
I
moment.
forgot,
It's tough.
man. I forgot.
Well,
Wait.
after I moved out here in 2003 after living in New York for a couple of years.
Okay.
Moved there in 2001, literally like a month before 9/11, and so I moved out here, and boy, just like a year or two after I'd lived here, I started working with Chris Isaacson in Upright, and all of a sudden one day I walk in and, oh, well, there's Jen Malanke. She's going to sing a song tonight. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Jen, what's up?
What are you doing?
Awesome.
And we've been very, very close ever since.
I love
we
this
talk all
guy.
the time, yeah.
You have no idea.
I love you too.
Oh,
You're so cool.
let's make out.
Okay.
There's a lot of love floating around the room on La La Land
It's
today.
getting pretty deep in here, actually.
I know. It's crazy. No pun intended.
He's one of my favorite people, and I'm not just saying that. For real.
I
He
think Josh
really
Groban is your favorite person. Should you tell that?
Oh, here
We
we
should
go.
talk about
I don't know if I'm allowed.
Okay.
Am I
Wait,
allowed?
let's get back to that. Let's
Okay,
get back
okay,
to
we'll
that.
get back to that.
So
yeah.
what do you love about Jake? I mean,
Wait,
I shouldn't
what do
be
I love
asking
about
you what
myself,
you
or-
love
no.
about him. I should.
I want to tell you what I. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah. What's your proudest achievement? What's the thing that you're most proud of in your career so far?
Pride. I have a little hard time with pride. Let's see. I am proud that I have been able to sort of make a living being a musician, being a singer. I run live sound. I have everything to do with music. I'm a big techie geek. Like I'm a techie about 25 years ago. I still really love analog sound and analog equipment, things like that. And I think I guess if I was going to say I'm proud of something, I think it's trying to develop an ear that hears things to their most potential. That's
great.
kind of what I'm about. Is I want to hear. Like if it's a live venue, if I'm singing, I want the sound to be good. You know, I want people to not hear a microphone. I want people to not hear a speaker. I want them to hear a performance. And whenever I have anything to say about it, that's kind of what I try to achieve. And I guess maybe a discerning ear. Boy, that's really not very romantic, is it, at all?
But it makes sense.
No, it
makes
does,
sense.
actually. But you know what? Actually, something that Jake had told me, actually, we were working together recently, and the way he describes sound is really poetic almost. It's like no, for real, I'm not
I'm
kidding.
a true geek. I really am.
No,
when it
but
comes to that stuff.
it's like a tangible thing. And the way he described it to me, because I was trying to get my voice to, I don't know, sound good on the mic, and he was explaining it to me, and it was just, I can't even tell you what he said.
I think of,
but it was really, I was like, oh, ooh.
I think of sound like water, because sound is something that's very focused. And like if you think of water coming out of a water hose, to me that's a tweeter. That's what a tweeter does. It's a very focused sound. If you have something that comes out in a stream, if you have something that comes out in a big spray, you know, like a squirt bottle where you have like the adjustable nozzle or whatever that says spray and stream.
Yeah.
To me, that's high frequencies and low frequencies. It's just, it seems so like obvious. Like low frequencies are, boy, I'm getting really boring with this, aren't I?
No,
Where
I
am
love
going?
it.
No, because it's a practical approach.
It is a really practical
singing.
approach. Yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
if I have to set up speakers or if I have to aim something, if I have to aim sound for so many people in a different place, I think of it as water pressure. I know it's so stupid. Your engineers and they're like, boy, this guy's crazy.
Look at him. He's shaking his head right now. He's doing this. Stop. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's what I love
No, it
about
doesn't
him,
make
though,
sense.
because he's passionate about it.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you have to be in this industry. You have to be passionate about what you're doing.
Well, that way you can go through life basically judging all of the sound around you.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Can I say something about Jake real quick?
Please.
He is pure
love him.
joy to watch. I do. I love him very much. He's pure joy to watch on stage. No, that's one of my favorite things about him is that you watch him. There's nothing more than the music. I mean, like he lives up there. He's just pure. It's joyful. I just love it so much. It makes me happy.
Thank you.
Yeah, he really
I love doing
enjoys
it.
what he does.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I absolutely love
he
it.
lives it.
So
He is
you
music.
said you started in church. Would it be safe to say that you are a spiritually influenced artist?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's, I do. I mean, I'm most interested in R&B and soul, and I think that's the only way you can get there.
How does that affect your singing and your performance?
Well, you know, you ever heard of singing for the Lord? That's I started out doing it, so I guess
in the South.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah. The Bible Belt.
Guys, we're talking to singer-songwriter Jake Simpson, and we are also talking with Chris Isaacson of the Upright Cabaret. If you have any questions for Jake, make sure you call us at 1-800-336-2225 and tune into our live stream right now, guys. It's ustream.tv/channel/CRN Studio Live. We'll be back on La La Land with Brett and Jen right here on CRN Digital Talk.
Hi, this is Mike Reagan, and I love cruising. I've had the time